Miss nothing. Not an order, not a sale, not a cent. Exact Online Manufacturing. For software that makes more of your business and brings more to QuickBooks. Visit exactonline.com.
In this episode of MBT's Manufacturing Newswire, we'll discuss scandals facing some big businesses, as well as major updates from GM and Ford.
We'll also talk to LNS Research about 2014 tech trends in manufacturing and take a look at NASA's superhero robot.
Welcome, we're your hosts, Anna Wells.
And I'm John Minnick. Here's what's trending in manufacturing.
As the rest of us lazily coast into a cookie-induced long winter nap, some big industry names are actually navigating some pretty big scandals.
In the spiciest of setbacks, Sriracha, the popular hot sauce whose allegedly unpleasant-smelling factory operations are facing the wrath of neighbors, is now contending with a hold on shipments till mid-January at the behest of the California Health Department.
So between this and the recent judge-ordered partial shutdown, the New York Times is reporting a run on the spicy sauce, with retailers saying they just can't keep it on their shelves.
European Union antitrust regulators have raided the offices of several companies that make and sell consumer electronics and domestic appliances online.
Both Philips and Samsung have confirmed that they were among the targets of the raids, and the European Commission has said that the investigation involves possible anti-competitive practices related to e-commerce.
With the end of the year approaching, manufacturers are looking forward into next year and the trends that matter to them.
Several of you out there have already read 10 business technology trends you'll read about in 2014 on mbtmag.com, so we decided to invite Matthew Littlefield, President and Principal Analyst with LNS Research, to narrow down his list on this week's Face-to-Face.
Matthew, what do you think will be the top technologies that will affect manufacturing the most in 2014, and why?
I think there's a lot of technologies today that are impacting manufacturing, and when we've done our research and looking at the trends in the industry, companies are very focused on customer responsiveness and quality in their products. And I think technologies that are going to drive innovation around that are all around the Internet of Things. And there's a number of supporting technologies that are allowing for the building of applications on top of that idea of the Internet of Things.
Littlefield goes on to say that the top trends in 2014 will be social analytics, mobility, and big data. To watch Littlefield's full interview to this question, check out mbtmag.com or look for the link below.
Thanks, Matthew. Speaking of 2014, two of the big three automakers made announcements last week on how they plan to tackle the coming year.
On Friday, Ford said it will hire more than 11,000 people in the US and Asia next year to support an aggressive rollout of new vehicles. Joe Heinrichs, Ford's president of the Americas, said 2014 will be the busiest product year in Ford's 111-year history, with 23 new vehicles being introduced around the world. Of those, 16 will be sold in the US, including a new Mustang sports car.
In other automotive news, GM announced last week it has appointed its first female CEO. Mary Barra's appointment announcement came on the heels of one from the federal government that it had sold its remaining stake in the automaker 4 years after it invested $49.5 billion to bail out the company and steer it through bankruptcy.
And now for the clip of the week. Meet Valkyrie, NASA's 6-foot, 2-inch, 275-pound, battery-powered superhero robot.
Valkyrie is actually NASA Johnson Space Center's entry into the DARPA Robotics Challenge. Project and group lead Nicholas Radford suggests that humanoid robots like Valkyrie could be sent to Mars to pave the way for humans to follow, eventually working side by side.
So what's behind the design idea for Valkyrie?
We really wanted to design the appearance of this robot to be one that was just, when you saw it, you're gonna be, wow, that's awesome.
I think this brings us just one step closer to robots enslaving the human race.
Really strong and powerful robot, superhero robot, glowing NASA meatball. What more would you want?
Dun, dun, dun.
That's it for today. Check out the site daily for news, videos, blogs, articles, and to sign up for our daily e-newsletter.
Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and join the conversation on LinkedIn. Thanks for joining.